Okay. So I think one of the first things that I've been doing with a lot of people I've been conversing with is one, speaking about their writing process and their creative process, speaking to them about the different avenues in which they create in. I've talked to some people who produce, some people who engineer, some people who just strictly artists. And each conversation is sort of, in my opinion, has given me a wider perspective on just the creative process of artists in the Rockford, Illinois area. And so one of the things I want to start off with you is what do you see yourself as? Like, do you see yourself as strictly an artist? Have you done any producing? Have you done any recording of yourself? Have you done anything with filming videos, editing videos? Like, when you start speaking about the art form and this art form, this creative medium, what's some of the different channels of this medium you exercise your ability in?
I've done a lot, man. I produced my own mixtapes through Pro Tools.
Okay.
I mentored a lot of different producers like Crispy,
Yeah.
my brother.
Yep.
Crispy, Swift.
Mhm.
I pick up gems from a lot of people. Darius, Shepherd
Yeah.
Hughes. So I don't know. It's just how I'm feeling sometimes. Like sometimes I go to the studio, sometimes I record at home. Like
Okay.
it's, some songs just you could make a song at home and like it just your heart be in it, your passion
Yeah.
be in it, and it just go crazy and it
Yeah.
sound dope.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Soldier Boy had to crank that, and then he
Yeah.
tried to do it in a major studio and it didn't sound
Don't
the
got the
same.
same feel.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's different.
Yeah.
It depends on how you want to do it.
And what's been your experience as opposed to like sort of articulate the experience of what you have when you at home and you recording yourself and it's sort of you in control of like this space as opposed to when you do go to a studio and you got an engineer, somebody else is you sort of collaborating in that space. Like what's the pros and cons of one and versus the pros and cons of the other?
At home, I'm in the gym. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I try to do like 3 songs a day, and like I ain't gonna lie, some of them be trash, all of them be trash, or you might just have one that smack, and the rest of them,
Yeah.
So it's like it's trial and error, man. Like pretty much, if I'm at home and I'm recording and I'm having a problem with something or I can't get a sound to sound a certain way, like I got to do a lot of research. But versus when I'm with a producer, hey bro, do this. Hey bro,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
it's a luxury, but at the same time, it's not because like you pick up a lot of hidden gems by doing it yourself.
Yeah.
And
that's one of the things when I was younger and I was like slowly doing different things where I was trying to get into engineering and trying to get into recording and recording at home is you would sort of get those things where you sort of really learn how you want your voice to sound and you start to figure out what pockets that you feel comfortable in. The trial and error is a lot easier when it's just you in there for the trial and error and you ain't on the clock for the trial and error.
for real.
You ain't putting no money in or somebody else ain't putting no money in or even just you don't got the engineers, another person that's there sort of like altering the experience.
Yeah.
And I feel like one of the things that a lot of artists that I've spoken with that have a sound that they have, and I feel like you have a sound.
Mhm.
One of the things that they have done at some point is they recorded themselves at some point.
Yeah.
They was their own engineer at some point. They dabbled in producing at some point, and that's really how they got to become an artist where they can go with somebody else and they can still get that sound to come out the right way,
Mhm.
even with somebody else being the one that's behind the boards.
Facts.
And one of the things I've asked people too is you have a wide catalog of music, whether it's just released music, unreleased music. Is it can you like look back and see like whether it was this project or this song or this year where you sort of like hit a trajectory where things started to make more sense artistically, whether regardless of how much maybe success may have come with it, but just for you as an artist where it was like, oh, this time period is where I sort of found my voice. I sort of found my identity.
I think 2015.
Okay.
When I came with Mine Gone, I was really I was at the crib. My homie KP and them, they was trying to get me to go to the studio. Like, bro, you got to record, bro. We ain't record. Homie got a professional studio. You need to, because before I was on Audacity, and I'm like, man, this shit ain't work. I put a whole mixtape out. They didn't even hear me.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It just like once I saw people gravitate to that song that I didn't think that was gonna go where it went.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this shit possible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
niggas is doing this shit, bro.
And I think that's one of the things too.